So we got another match in the Owen Hart Cup tournament. It is Jeff Jarrett versus the wild card. So Jeff Jarrett comes out. His crew comes with him, but he tells them to go to the back, and he goes to the ring all by himself. He's standing there, and we hear music we've never heard before. But as soon as we see the video on the screen, we know who it is because there's a horse in this video, and it is the return of Hangman Adam Page. And what did you think of Hangman's new music? I didn't hate it, but his old theme was like my favorite theme in wrestling.
His old theme was pretty good. I think this new theme is probably supposed to make him like a heel.
I think he's a heel.
He's probably just going to be one of those heels where he's like, I'm not aligned with anybody. I'm my own guy.
Think about this. He walked out of the babyface tunnel. The tunnel on the right is the babyface tunnel, and that's where he came out. So think about that.
Yeah, but
because they do the TNA thing where heels come out one way, babyfaces come out the other way. So
I think eventually he'll probably be heel. But he's probably just going to be one of those heels where he's like, I'm not aligned with anybody. I'm my own guy.
Well, that's basically what he said tonight when the Young Bucks approached him.
Right.
So Page came out, mean mugging the camera, looked like he's ready to just kill somebody. And so really, this got us thinking, oh, he's aligned with the Elite. He's a bad guy. He's going to be their hitman guy. Like, they need someone that can go out there and just have a great match and kill somebody. They're going to call on him. That's not exactly what he is. So referee Aubrey Edwards steps between the two men. Page got in a cheap shot and delivered rapid punches. Jarrett fired off a punch of his own, tried to charge, and Page laid him out with a very hard clothesline. Jarrett then went to the apron as Page was quickly out and powerbombed him on the edge of the ring. Page then violently slammed Jarrett's head repeatedly into the ring steps as we went to a picture-in-picture break. Back from the break, both traded shots on the apron. Page bit at Jarrett's head and wanted to go for the Deadeye, but Jarrett hit a stroke off the apron. Both narrowly beat the count to get back in the ring as Jarrett tries hulking up and fired off some punches and bunches before teasing a sharpshooter. Page escaped, but Jarrett paid homage to Owen by hitting an enziguri. Each then started trading finishing attempts as Jarrett again tried to go for the sharpshooter, but Page went to the eyes and hit a Deadeye. A very unsettling look on Page's face here as the crowd haunted him with Swerve's House chants, which I didn't expect that. Page then wanted a buckshot lariat, but Jarrett collapsed. It was a ruse as Jarrett suckered Page in, trying to get him again. He tried to sweep the feet out and sink in another sharpshooter, this time actually getting it in. But Page got to the ropes to break the hold. Page then pulled Jarrett throat first into the ropes, hit the buckshot lariat, and pounced on him with punches and punches. And he's like just ground and pounding until eventually Aubrey's trying to pull him off. And I'm like, whoa, unless Jarrett is out per se, why is the referee pulling Hangman off? Let him fight. So as Aubrey is pulling Hangman off of Jarrett, Hangman is actually pulling Jarrett to his feet, puts him up for the Deadeye, holds him for a second, and plants him. 1, 2, 3, picks up the victory. So Hangman wins. Hangman's back. Hangman advances in the tournament, and I think it's on Collision will face Jay White. What did you think of this before we get to the post-match and all that, the backstage interview and stuff?
I mean, match is all right. We kind of knew Hangman was winning anyway. I think Hangman wins the whole tournament.
Same here. I think Hangman wins, and it's Hangman and Swerve in the main event of Wembley.
And Hangman probably wins.
That's a tough one. Maybe. So,
hey, like,
go for it.
There's got to be a title change at All In somehow.
So, Page,
like, even like in the main event, like there has to be a title change in the main event.
Not necessarily. Not always.
It needs to happen though, like eventually.
I mean, did it last year? No.
But I don't know. I feel like it should happen this year.
So Page storms.
I mean, that's just me. I'm sure other people.
No, I get it. I get it
differently.
Page stormed straight to the back as Tony Schiavone said that was one of the worst performances he's ever seen. Karen Jarrett intended to her husband. Renee Paquette's backstage with a pacing Hangman Adam Page, who was approached by the Young Bucks. They told Paquette to scram. The Bucks said that Page could thank them at any time and said that they'll scratch their backs as long as he scratches theirs. They wanted him to be the fifth man in Blood and Guts. He then grabbed Matthew by the jacket, pulls him in close and says, "I'm not a child, and I don't need their shit anymore. I'm not with the elite. No more bullshit, no more games. I'm here to be in the Owen, and I'm going to win the Owen. He then shoves Nicholas before storming out. I like this. It's basically like, I'm not taking any bullshit. I'm just going to be a hard ass that's going to beat people's ass. I'm going to win this goddamn tournament. And I think the finals of this tournament next week is him and Bryan Danielson. This match is going to rule. And I think as many people want to see Danielson win, I think it is Hangman.
Yeah, it's going to be Hangman.
I could be wrong, but my gut's telling me, and I said it from the jump before we even knew who the wild card was. When the Elite first said, we're bringing in a wild card, my prediction was Hangman. Hangman all the way, so I'm sticking.
Oh, I got it.
The Elite screw him out of the finals.
Gosh dang it. God.
The Elite screw him, and then he faces Jack Perry at All In or something for the TNT title.
I was going to say that.
Or Okada. Okada and Hangman at All In.
I think
that'd be the better match. That'd be the better match.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
My bad.
You're fine.